What's going on, everyone? I got another good one for y'all. It's early Saturday morning, April 9th. We found Sergeant Tobar sitting at the QT in Fort Worth. He was across the River Oaks line, and we had some interesting words with him. If you don't remember, Tobar's the one in this video right here. He's the one that laid his hands on Manuel Mata, and then days later, when we went to file a complaint on him, they arrested Manuel Mata. I'm not going to show the actual push in this video because YouTube demonetized my last video over him going hands-on is what I think they demonetized it for. Anyways, you guys enjoy it. I know you're going to enjoy this one later. Looks like Tobar.
Is that Tobar?
It's a real terrorist right there.
Pays him.
Hey, you're out of your jurisdiction, man.
You're out of your jurisdiction.
What's your name and badge number? Huh? What's your name and badge number?
That sign over there.
Your name says who?
We'll get that on clear.
Your name says who? What's your name and badge number? Says who? You're a public servant, sir. What's your name and badge number?
There's nothing that says I have to.
It's your policies and procedures to identify to a member of the public.
No, sir, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't think it is.
Sir, it's not.
I want to file a complaint on you. What's your name and badge number?
You can go down to the police department.
I need your name and badge number to file a complaint on you. Huh? I'm not yelling. Why are you not identifying? Are you ashamed to be a police officer? Are you ashamed to be a police officer?
I haven't done anything.
Why would you not want to identify yourself? You're a public servant.
I am not enforcing any laws.
It doesn't matter. You're out in public. You're wearing our uniform, driving our car. We pay you. Huh? Yeah, my tax dollars pay your salary. Do you not understand that? It's none of your business where I live. I fall under the 4th Amendment. I'm a private citizen. You're a public servant. You're a public
You know
servant.
what the 4th Amendment is?
Yeah, why don't you enlighten me?
It has nothing to do with who you are and where you live.
Oh, you hear this freaking idiot?
Tell us what the 4th Amendment
Yeah,
is. Again.
go ahead. Explain it to us, genius.
You're the one that says you fall under the 4th Amendment.
Yeah,
You have a law degree?
and you don't.
I'm
You
asking
don't
do
fall
have a
under the
law
4th
degree or not?
Amendment.
What is that? What
I'm
is
just
the
asking you, do you have a law
relevance of
degree?
that? What is the relevance?
What's your name and badge number?
What's your name and badge number, man?
You guys are a bunch of tyrants in River Oaks. You guys are terrorists.
Continue recording all you want.
I'm going to. I'm
What's
not
your
asking
law
your
degree?
permission, asshole.
I didn't say you.
Why would I ask your permission? Why are you telling me what I can do? I'm not asking you permission to record you. I know what I can do. I'm a free man. You're not in charge of me.
Hey, man, but seriously, you need to get out of Fort Worth, man. That harassment you guys do.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, you are in Fort Worth. The damn Stein's right there.
Right there.
2601 Jacksboro Highway, River.
You're gonna refuse. You're gonna refuse to identify.
Hey, you can Google.
You're gonna refuse to identify.
You can Google that. Just
Are you
record all
ashamed?
the
Are you ashamed to be a police officer? Are you ashamed?
things. You don't want to Google that?
You ashamed to wear that badge?
You want to talk about the law, man? Where'd you get your law degree?
You embarrassed? What are you talking about?
You said the location.
You said the 4th Amendment doesn't have anything to do with where you live or anything like that.
It has. You said you fall under the.
I do fall under the 4th Amendment, and you don't, because you gave up your rights when you swore an oath to protect our rights.
Back up from my car.
Man, don't tell me what to do. I'm not breaking the law. It's an unlawful
You're
order.
not even in your jurisdiction.
Unlawful order. If you don't like it, leave,
You're not even
sir.
in your jurisdiction.
Who's harassing who? I'm just sitting here.
You're not in your
drinking water.
jurisdiction, man.
You swore an oath to the First Amendment. You
You're
swore an
outside
oath
your
to the
jurisdiction.
Constitution.
Please tell me that this is going to go on YouTube, right? Right.
What's your name and badge number? Are you ashamed?
601 Jacksboro Highway. If everyone will Google it, they'll realize it's within River Oaks.
Look at this. You see the sign right
The sign
there?
is right there.
It literally says, entering River Oaks, right there, leaving Fort Worth. This guy's on the Fort Worth side. Freaking genius. What's your name and badge number, genius?
Mr. Harmon?
You're making yourself look really bad.
You, Mr. Harmon?
4th Amendment, asshole. That means I don't have to tell you shit. What's your name? That's the question. No, it's not irrelevant. You're a public servant. We have a right to know who we're employing.
I am not imposing any law upon you.
It doesn't matter. You're out here under the public. You're in the public eye.
I think I know that other one.
All right, here comes your buddy. You know, you make yourself look bad when you don't identify yourself. Well, you know the River Oaks Police Department is going to get hundreds of calls over you acting like a freaking loser. Are you? That's all I want to know. Are you embarrassed to be a police officer? Is that why you won't identify?
No, sir. My policy doesn't state that I am.
No, you need to read it. You don't even know what the Fourth Amendment is. How do you know what your policy states?
You don't know your own policy?
You don't know your own policy?
You don't know your own policy?
You don't think you need to identify when asked by a member of the public? You rolled your window down to talk to us. Your window is down.
You won't even say you are.
Well, you shouldn't have talked to me if you don't want to identify yourself.
You came up to me.
It doesn't matter.
We send you out here out of your jurisdiction. We just want to know why you're out of your jurisdiction.
I'm not out of my jurisdiction.
Yes, you are. The sign's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We like to film criminals every chance we can get. You're free to go, man.
Thank you, sir.
We're not detaining you.
Thank you, sir.
You're dismissed.
Thank you.
There's no crime going on here.
We just don't want the harassment that's been going on in River Oaks to spill over to here.
Okay.
Are you going to go back to the police station and make up lies and sign and get a warrant from IRS when you go back to the department? Oh, y'all did it to another guy not too long
There was
ago.
another guy you guys assaulted, then said it was.
Yeah, y'all assaulted him and then said, "Oh, you interfered."
Then you didn't want to give the body cam out.
Am I interfering right now?
What?
Am I interfering?
No one said anything.
Yeah, I'm asking you a question.
I'm not imposing anything upon you.
I'm asking you a question. I didn't say nobody was saying anything. Am I interfering? You're a law enforcement officer. Am I breaking the law? Yes or no?
I didn't stop you.
You didn't stop me. How, dude? That doesn't even make any sense. I didn't stop you. I asked you if I'm breaking the law. Yes or no? Are you going to go back to the police department and file some bullshit charges on me? Yes or no? Your department is famous for that.
Did I detain you for something?
You can't detain people anyways.
You can't detain free people,
You're not even
man.
supposed to be over here.
Actually, in Texas, like in any county,
If the pursuit starts from over here and leads to here, you can, but you didn't.
in any city touching
You're not initiating the stop.
in any county surrounding Tarrant County, I can stop.
No, you can't.
Okay.
This guy's a real genius.
For you to do a traffic stop, you
This
have to
is
be
what
in your
they hire
jurisdiction.
to enforce their tyranny on people.
So we're asking you nicely, can you please go back to your jurisdiction? We don't want you over here. We don't want you over here, man. We don't like what y'all are doing. Pulling people over for money for the city's annual budget. All I'm saying is do it in your own jurisdiction. You're not from around here? You're from River Oaks.
I know. I'm quite literally in River Oaks.
No, you are not in River Oaks.
Hey, man, if you know what's best for you, you'll get on out of here before we get mad. Something bad might happen.
Are you threatening?
If you know what's best for you, you'll go on. I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. I'm fixing to get upset.
That's fine, sir. You get upset.
I'm kind of offended that you're not in your jurisdiction right now.
Yes, sir.
Talking about making traffic stops over here. You were trying to say you can make a traffic stop all the way into another county.
Literally can.
No, you can't.
Okay.
You can only make a traffic stop in your jurisdiction. You can come out of your jurisdiction if the traffic stop goes over the line into another jurisdiction.
What's your name and badge
You can't
number?
initiate a stop outside your jurisdiction.
What's your name and badge number, sir? I can't see your name on your shirt. Oh, that's Tobar.
That is
There's the
Tobar.
Tyrant, Tobar. Back away from
That
your
is
car.
Tobar.
You're famous, Tobar. You made it on the Young Turks with your little tyrant ass.
I know when y'all edited a lot of videos.
Oh, we edited a lot of
Oh, it
video.
was the editing.
What a liar. This is Tobar,
that's him.
the Tyrant.
Out of his jurisdiction.
River Oaks Police
They done
Department.
ran you out of River Oaks, now you're over here?
River Oaks Police Department had to take their Facebook page down because of you. How do you feel about that? They took their whole Facebook page down because of you.
Why are you an officer?
You're a little tyrannical Nazi is what you are.
Dude, that's crazy.
You can see yourself in the video doing this. He was literally doing this in the video.
Looks a little bit different person.
Sergeant Tobar, here he is, right here.
So why did you press the interference with public duties?
This guy don't want it. Your guy's not even helping you. He just rolls right by.
You aren't doing anything wrong. I've detained you. I didn't say.
Why did you guys press the interference?
You're not detained, Tobar. You're free to go.
Lieutenant's the one who filed the charges?
Yes, sir.
Wow, you hear that?
Yeah, to cover your ass.
Lieutenant's the one who filed the charges. Why
Those charges aren't going to stick, and you're...
Do you know the interference law? Tell me what the interference law is.
Yeah.
Interfering with public duty.
I knew that was Tobar as soon as I seen him.
What I'm supposed to be doing.
And is free speech interference in your opinion?
Free speech alone is not.
Okay, then why was the guy arrested for interference?
You look really confused when you talk, Tobar.
Movement?
Yes, movement.
You're allowed to stand close enough to where you can hear.
Close enough, yes. Sure, why not? 20 feet's a good distance.
Okay.
Where Mr. Harvey was standing last time was perfect, and I had no issue with it. In fact, he and I had very little engagement. And in fact, Mr. Harvey and I have spoken before on one other.
No, bullshit. I've never talked to you before. I've never filmed you before. I read your report. You lied. I never filmed you before.
Too, man.
Yeah, I've never filmed
lying
you
on
before.
reports?
I have never filmed you
know, if you lie on a
before.
report and it leads to arrest.
This is the
that's
second time I've filmed you. It's bullshit.
7-Eleven?
Yeah, when I saw him the very first time.
Yeah, well, you might have seen me, but I never filmed you before. You lied in your police report.
That if you carry illegal contraband in plain view, that you can be searched.
Who's the victim in that? What do you mean by illegal contraband? You talking about like drugs? Or
You're not very smart, Tobar.
Okay, so who's the victim in a narcotics case?
You lied all up in your police report,
And
man.
who's the state of Texas? Yeah, but I'm not a victim of that. It's to generate money for the city's annual budget.
It had nothing to do with the city. It's
Yeah,
the
it
county.
does.
It's the county.
The county, the city.
It's a county charge.
So how is that
It's
interfering?
to extort people for money.
How did
Well,
Manuel
that's up to the
interfere?
county. If they want to charge somebody probation fees or what have you, that's up to them.
I wanna-
Oh yeah, nobody gets a fee when they go to court.
I want to know how that was interference,
No, you don't know
Tobar.
I have nothing to do with it.
I want to know how you claim that was interference the other night.
Like I said,
Talk to the lieutenant. No, you're the one that lied and
the
swore
lieutenant's
out. You're the one that
You're gonna throw a
swore.
lieutenant under the bus like that?
it's not throwing you.
Yeah, you just threw your.
So the lieutenant's the one who said we're filing charges.
Well, look, you know how you police officers are always, well, I wasn't there, so I can't say what happened. So your lieutenant wasn't there. What happened was based off of your words.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
So the lieutenant.
yeah,
wasn't
you
there,
can't
but
have
he
your,
knows what happened
you
when he
can't
sees
have
the
it
video.
both ways, Tobar.
I'm
What did you say to
telling you the
what's interference? Well, how did he interfere? That's what I want to know.
You guys are saying the body cam footage. I got this on email.
Hold on, man. Let him answer my question first. Where was the interference?
I told you it was
The what? The movement? What do you mean by the movement? He didn't physically interfere. You pushed him. You battered him.
if you want to call a sure.
You walked up to him and shoved him. He didn't walk up to you. It's on video.
Why did you assault
I
the
asked
guy?
him several times. They would do that.
Well, if you tell somebody to jump off a bridge, they don't have to jump off a bridge, Tobar. It's called an unlawful order. If you tell somebody to do something, there has to be a law that backs up that order. And if there's no law that backs up your order, it is unlawful. For you to tell me to back up right now is an unlawful order. There's no law.
It's clearly stated.
No, whatever, man.
They would give you a designated area to stand.
There is no designated area, man. Turner versus Driver gives us the right to record you guys.
It does.
Yeah, and we need to be close enough to pick up the audio.
Says whom?
Says Turner versus Driver.
That says.
Yes, it does.
If recording means video and audio.
And those officers were severely wrong in what they did for that guy, along with Hill.
What are you talking
Was it
about?
Hill versus Houston? Was that the one where they disengaged, where the officers were attacking
Hill
the
versus
officers?
Houston says speech is not interference.
Right, but it says movement is. Because you can't run alongside the officer and record things because it can't interfere.
Interference is if I get
It says movement.
if you're arresting somebody and I get in between you and the suspect, that's interference. Nobody was ever in between you and the guy. And when you pushed manual, the guy in the truck already left. So there was no way he could be interfering. The guy in the truck already left. Yeah, he did. He was already gone. You had already released him.
Go back and watch your
You had already told him he was free to go, and he drove off. And then that's when you pushed manual. And then y'all didn't arrest him that night. Why didn't you arrest him that night?
I keep telling you, ask the lieutenant.
Ask the lieutenant. Well, Lieutenant who? Lieutenant who? Corkins?
Sure.
What'd you say?
That's not what I said.
What'd you say?
I said Perkins.
Lieutenant Perkins. Okay, this is on the record. Sergeant Tobar is blaming Manuel Mata's arrest on Lieutenant Perkins. It didn't have anything to do with you, Tobar.
I'm telling you, I was...
You ain't going to show up to court for that?
That's how it happened.
If that goes to trial, you're going to show up to court and testify that's interference?
If I get called to court, I have to...
Why do you act so confused every time we ask you a
How are you
question?
going to explain free speech?
I'm sorry?
It says part of your policy you have to show up.
Yeah.
How are you going to explain free speech as interference when you go to trial for
I'm not
that?
going to say that. Because free speech isn't part of it.
So how are you going to testify against it?
Movement, sir.
You're
I
saying,
keep
oh,
saying
because
that.
of the movement.
I keep saying that. And
So if a
that's
squirrel's
Hill
running
versus
back and
Houston.
forth, you're going to arrest
And
the
that's
squirrel?
Hill versus Houston says movement. Very clearly does.
I disagree with you.
That's fine. You
I
can
believe
go,
the law
if
states
you
it.
went back and read the case law, it very clearly states is part of it.
So you can't move, according to you.
No, it's not. No, you can. It's movement is included, which constitutes part of the interference.
Thank
And
you,
it was
law.
also about their city ordinance that they said was very vague, that you can't cuss at officers, which we all know you can't. So I don't know why in the world they would have a city.
I don't know how you ain't in jail for assault, man.
Battery.
Yeah.
What he
Assault.
did was actually battery. Assault is with words. I've learned that.
The assault charges that are filed against you
Battery.
for when you shove the guy. Or you
Battery.
Assault.
That was battery.
You know the
You
assault
go back
laws?
and not every push or shove comes into what they call
It's an
Fourth
unwanted
Amendment.
contact.
Listen to this guy. He's a freaking law expert now.
Where did you get your law degree, man? You know a lot about the law, and it doesn't
I
even.
do. I'm a law enforcement officer.
That means
So
you know
where'd you get your
nothing
law
about the
degree?
law.
I don't have a Juris Doctorate.
You don't have a law degree,
I just told you I don't have a Juris
and
Doctorate.
you don't know the interference laws,
I guess that's your
and you don't know
opinion.
the assault laws.
He knows how to lie on a sworn affidavit. That's for damn sure. He knows how to lie on a police report. That's for damn sure. Because I damn sure never
Hey,
recorded
what's the
you
reason
before.
You guys don't have.
Yeah, get your ass out of here. You're dismissed. Don't go to the police department and file false charges on me.
Get back in the River Oaks. Back in the River Oaks.
Dude, that was a gold mine. I can't believe we found that tyrant. He blames it all on Perkins. He threw Perkins under the bus. Did you go live? Oh, cool.